Home of the Innocents is essential. It's a God notice.
They not only took care of Ben, they took care of us.
When I got to the home, they really wrapped their services around me and able to understand that I wasn't a bad kid.
We had to admit to the doctors that we couldn't take care of him. He needed a place like this.
Told them everything I could about Jonah. They're like, well, that sounds like a typical kid that we take care of.
Meeting Alex fundamentally altered my life forever.
I wish we could touch every single child in the world and get them to where they need to be. That's my hope.
For 145 years, Home of the Innocents has been enriching the lives of children and families with hope, health, and happiness.
The resident counselor stated that I was the master of my fate and I'm the captain of my ship. And pretty much I have control over everything that comes across my mind. And that was a light bulb for me. It changed my whole entire aspect. That was the last time that I stayed at the Home of the Innocents as well too. There's nothing negative about the Home of the Innocents, even with my tenure there, and I was probably one of the worst children there, for sure. And even with all of the hate and the resentment that I sent to the Home of the Innocents, I only received love.
The home has been there for our children and families, even during a pandemic.
Hong Kong is taking emergency measures as a mystery pneumonia has infected dozens in China's Wuhan city.
The White House has issued new travel warnings as the U.S. reports its first confirmed death related to the coronavirus.
We knew the governor was going to be announcing that we should stop visitation in our facility. And the night before that happened, we called all of our families to kind of give them a heads up that this would be announced. And it's a big deal to say that you can't come visit your child. But what happened as I started calling the families is they were telling me thank you. They were saying it through tears, but they were saying thank you for keeping their child safe and for being proactive. You know, it's hard when a parent asks you to hug their child for them or tell them good night because they can't be there. And I think our families are so amazing. They've been through so much with their kids. They were so grateful that we were trying to take all of these steps to protect their kids. And that was a night I will always remember.
You know, while we would all hope to end child abuse and neglect, and you would all hope to never have the need for an agency such as this, until we're at that time, I hope that the Home of the Innocents is always here to serve these kids.
I feel like all of the kids here had like a lot of traumatic experiences, and they do certain behaviors as like a coping mechanism or like a reaction to the trauma, and then they just do bad choices and end up somewhere like this.
The children of our state are in a dark place, but the home has always risen to the challenge to provide options and solutions to fix those issues. We really want to move from a place where we react to what the child needs to being preventative and being progressive in what it is that we're going to do. And the home can help lead this transformation, not only for the children that we serve, but the children of the entire Commonwealth.
Home of the Innocents Multisystemic Therapy Program is targeted to youth ages 12 to 17 that are engaging in high levels of what we call antisocial behaviors. So they're running away, they're using substances, they are failing in school or completely truant, not even participating in school. Those youth do not have high chances of survival without a service like MST.
So when she started acting out, she was about 14, and we needed help badly. We had nowhere else to turn. So when Maddie showed up at our door, we were just so grateful that somebody would come to our home.
That's something that's really great about our program, is that we go into the home. So they are in a comfortable environment for them, and we are able to consistently come as much as needed. We don't have a strict once a week, 50 minutes. Typically, we can come whenever needed. So I just keep showing up.
She is doing great. We've been told by a counselor at high school he's never seen a child in 23 years of counseling. Never has he seen a child turn around that fast.
I call Home of the Innocents the bridge. This bridge just started being built back between our daughter, and it's been amazing. I mean, it has been amazing. It changed our life.
When they reach the age of 21, because that is our licensed capacity, they are expected to transition. There's no assurance that they're going to do well. There's no assurance that they're going to survive for any length of time. It's difficult. It is one of the primary reasons I took this role, is to be able to do something to fix that.
Once again, the home is prepared to be the change. We want to build the state's first skilled nursing facility for young adults. We want this new facility to be a companion of sorts to our pediatric facility, so that the children that age out of our pediatric facility, their lives will continue. The care that they receive from us will continue in a new facility that's age appropriate for them, where they can continue to thrive.
I knew it was going to take some kind of a miracle, and I never thought it would be a matter of them okaying more beds in a facility. It is, in one fell swoop, a big breath of fresh air, a sense of total relief. And the fact that Tristan and all of his buddies that were on the cusp of aging out and having to leave can now stay where their needs get met and not have to go somewhere where just out of the sheer numbers they'll be neglected. I think the future is very bright.
The home has a rich history of rising to the challenges and being the change to help support the children and families, not only for our organization, but across the entire state.
Home of the Innocents, enriching the lives of children and families with hope, health, and happiness.